High five. UFC 261 was about as violent as it gets. Jorge Masvidal happened. Weidman was rushed to the hospital and is expected to have surgery on Sunday morning to repair the damage, which will in turn set the All-American on the path to recovery. But I think it's not unreasonable to suggest that UFC 261, which took place on April 24 in Jacksonville, Florida, in front of a packed house, should be his final appearance. There's simply nothing left to prove. Weidman turns 37 in June and has struggled to stay with the pack for the last several years. Prior to his Uriah Hall fight in the Sunshine State, the ex-champ dropped 5 of 7 and got finished in all 5 losses. In addition, Weidman is no longer ranked in the top 10 and already had multiple surgeries throughout his career. What would be the point of coming back? To prove it can be done, I suppose, or to have the opportunity to end his career on a different note. Anderson Silva, who suffered the same accident kicking Weidman at UFC 168, was able to make his combat sports return after spending a year on the sidelines. But Silva was also ranked number 1 in the world and sported a 16-1 record in UFC when he rematched the All-American. UFC lightweight Corey Hill and kickboxing phenom Tyrone Spong also made full recoveries, though Hill was 30 at the time while Spong was just 29. In the case of Weidman, there's really not much left to prove. He captured the middleweight title in summer 2013 and defended it 3 times. No failed drug tests, no drama outside the cage, and no ugly Twitter beefs. Outside of his slightly annoying self-confidence, when is the last time you heard anything negative said about Weidman? The first 2 descriptors in his Twitter bio are husband and father, followed by 4x middleweight champ, which should tell you in his own words what his priorities are, and rightly so. I think retirement would be a service to the people who love him and the fans who support him. Sure, he can work his way back to the cage at some point and get another fight. Knowing what kind of competitor and hard worker Weidman is, and has been for his entire career, it's certainly possible. It's also possible that he could suffer another injury or lose by knockout, 2 things that should be of concern with more stories like this coming to light. I think it goes without saying that Weidman is going to do whatever he wants, since it's his life and his career. But there is certainly no shame in calling it quits, especially after having the good fortune to make it to the pinnacle of UFC and enjoy a championship run that most MMA middleweights can only dream of. For more results and fallout from UFC 261, click here. Punch the like button and kick the subscription bell.